Imagine walking into a forest in Belgium, where the ground is no longer brown with dry leaves, but transformed into a blue-purple carpet stretching as far as the eye can see. Sunlight slips through tall tree trunks, thin morning mist floats between the branches, and somewhere in the distance, a bird begins to sing as if opening a doorway into a fairy tale world. This is Hallerbos, also known as Belgium's Blue Forest. Many people come here to admire the bluebells, but far fewer notice the secret world living above that magical carpet. The birds of the forest. Some are tiny but sing with a voice that fills the trees. Some wear blue and yellow feathers like living jewels. Some fly like arrows between the trunks. And one giant black woodpecker is so powerful that when its beak strikes a tree, you know the king of the deep forest has arrived. Today, Animal Life takes you on a journey through the top 10 most beautiful and fascinating bird species of Hallerbos Forest. Belgium. Top 10. Eurasian Wren, the tiny bird with a giant voice. Starting our list is the Eurasian Wren. It takes the number 10 spot not because it is less beautiful, but because its beauty is quiet and hidden. This is the kind of bird you may barely notice in the undergrowth. But the moment it starts singing, the entire forest seems to wake up. In appearance, the Eurasian wren is round, warm brown, and has a short tail often held upright in an adorable pose. It is only about 6 to 10 centimeters long, so small that if it stays still among the dry leaves, you might walk past without ever seeing it. In Hallerbos, this bird often lives in low vegetation, bushes, root tangles, mossy corners, and fallen branches. Its main food includes insects, spiders, and tiny creatures hiding under leaf litter. In winter, when insects become scarce, it may also eat small seeds and berries. The most amazing feature of the Eurasian wren is its voice. Its body may be tiny, but its song is strong, fast, and surprisingly loud, like a miniature speaker hidden in the old forest. When it stands on a low branch, puffs out its chest, raises its tail, and sings with full energy, it feels less like a tiny bird and more like a little opera singer. Personally, I see the Eurasian wren as the secret storyteller of Hallerbos. It does not need bright colors or large wings. One powerful song is enough to make viewers stop and listen. Imagine a misty morning scene, bluebells cover the forest floor, and a tiny brown bird hops out from a mossy root, tilts its head toward the camera, and bursts into song. It is a small moment, but deeply cinematic. And if number 10 is a hidden voice beneath the leaves, number 9 is a forest singer, with a chest marked like a painting. Top 9. Song Thrush the Spotted, Chest Singer. At number 9 is the song thrush. This is one of the birds that makes Hallerbos feel even more alive in spring. It earns its place because its beauty is elegant rather than flashy, a soft brown back, pale underside, and dark spots across the chest like small ink marks. The song thrush is usually around 20 to 23 centimeters long, much larger than the Eurasian wren. It lives in woodlands, parks, gardens, and areas with shrubs. In Hallerbos, you can imagine it perched on a high branch, with a sea of bluebells below and filtered sunlight passing through oak and beech leaves above. Its favorite foods include earthworms, insects, berries, and especially snails. One fascinating behavior is that it can use a stone like an anvil, smashing snail shells before eating the soft body inside. The song thrush is known for repeating short musical phrases. It sounds like a musician testing and perfecting a melody, turning the forest into its own stage. If you walk through Hallerbos in the morning, the song of this bird can make the fairy tale feeling of the forest twice as strong. What makes it stand out is the combination of gentle beauty and emotional song. It does not need bright red feathers or glowing blue wings. Its spotted chest and ringing voice give it the charm of a quiet artist. I like the song thrush because it feels very classically European. A bird on a mossy branch, soft light behind it, purple flowers below, and a clear song in the air. That scene already feels like a nature documentary. But if the song thrush is the classical singer of the forest, Number 8 is smaller, warmer, and much more familiar. Top 8. European robin, a red heart in the blue forest. At number 8 is the European robin. This bird is instantly recognizable thanks to its bright orange, red face and breath. In the blue-purple world of Hallerbos, a robin looks like a tiny flame glowing inside a fairy tale forest. The robin earns its place because its beauty feels emotional. It is about 12 to 14 centimeters long, with a round body, large dark eyes, and a confident posture. Up close, it almost feels like a cartoon character brought to life. Its habitat includes woodlands, shrubs, parks, gardens, and places with low vegetation. It often feeds near the ground, searching for insects, worms, grubs, and sometimes berries. Robins are also known for strong territorial singing. And in many parts of Europe, both males and females may defend winter territories. What makes the robin special is its boldness. Although it is small, it is often not very afraid of people. In Hallerbos, you can imagine a robin perched on a wooden post beside a trail, tilting its head at visitors as if it were the true guardian of the forest. Personally, I see the robin as the little guide of Hallerbos. It is small, beautiful, friendly, looking, and its warm orange, red breast makes every frame feel more emotional. The curious question is, why does such a small bird defend its territory so fiercely? Perhaps in nature, courage is never measured by size. From a red heart in the blue forest, we move to a small jewel-colored blue, yellow, and white, a bird that adds extra brightness to the branches of Hallerbos. Top 7. Eurasian blue tit, the blue and yellow jewel of the trees. At number 7 is the Eurasian blue tit. This is one of the most beautiful small birds in European woodlands and gardens. Its feathers mix blue, yellow, white, and green, making it look like a colorful little candy bouncing through the branches. The blue tit is usually around 11 to 12 centimeters long. It is small but extremely active. It lives in woodlands, parks, gardens, and hedgerows. In Hallerbos, this species fits perfectly into spring scenes: fresh green branches above, purple bluebells below, and a blue and yellow bird hanging upside down while searching for food. Its diet includes caterpillars, insects, spiders, berries, and seeds. It is famous for its acrobatic movement, often hanging upside down, hopping between branches, and checking leaves one by one for prey. What makes the blue tit stand out is its bright but natural color. It is not flashy in an artificial way. Instead, it feels like a joyful brushstroke in the painting of the forest. Personally, I think the blue tit has the energy of a playful child. It rarely stays still, constantly hopping, tilting its head, twisting its body, hanging upside down, and flying to another branch. In slow motion, every tiny movement becomes extremely charming. Imagine a macro shot, dew on fresh leaves, a blue tit landing gently, its blue feathers glowing in the morning light, and blurred bluebells in the background. This is the kind of image that makes viewers want to replay the scene. But Hallerbos is not only home to tiny jewels. At number 6, the sound of the forest changes from soft singing to powerful drumming on tree trunks. Top 6. Great spotted woodpecker, the black, white, and red drummer of the forest. Number 6 belongs to the great spotted woodpecker. This bird is very easy to recognize, with strong black and white contrast, red under the tail, and in males, a small red patch on the back of the head. It is included because it brings one of the most iconic sounds of the forest: rapid drumming on tree trunks. In a forest like Hallerbos, with tall trees and large wooden trunks, the sound of a woodpecker makes the atmosphere feel truly wild. The great spotted woodpecker is about 23 to 26 centimeters long. It usually lives in broadleaf forests, mixed woodlands, parks, and gardens. Its food includes insects hidden beneath bark, larvae inside dead wood, tree seeds, and occasionally the eggs or nestlings of other birds. Its most special behavior is its ability to drum at high speed. With a beak like a tiny hammer, it not only finds food but also creates sound to mark its territory. When you hear that fast knocking in Hallerbos, it feels like a drummer performing backstage in the forest. The beauty of this bird is built on contrast: black, white, and red. It is simple, but extremely striking. Against the blue-purple carpet of flowers, the red patch under its tail becomes a strong visual highlight. Personally, I see this woodpecker as the craftsman of the forest. It does not sing like the song thrush or shine like the blue tit, but whenever it appears, the forest gains a rhythm. And if the great spotted woodpecker is the black and white drummer, number 5 is a green woodpecker with a red crown and a laughing call that echoes through the trees. If you are enjoying this journey through Hallerbos Forest, do not forget to like and subscribe to Animal Life. Every bit of support helps us continue telling more fascinating wildlife stories. From fairy tale forests in Europe to strange and beautiful natural places around the world. And now, let us continue with a bird whose call makes it sound as if the forest itself is laughing. Top 5. European Green Woodpecker, the green laughter of Hallerbos. At number 5 is the European green. Olive, green back, pale underside, bright yellow rump, red crown, and in males, a distinctive black and red mustache mark. The green woodpecker is about 31 to 33 centimeters long, larger than the great spotted woodpecker. It often lives in open woodland, forest edges, grasslands, parks, and gardens. In Hallerbos, you can imagine it appearing in sunlit clearings where the ground is damp and ant nests are common. Its main food is ants. It feeds on the ground more often than many other woodpeckers. Its long, sticky tongue helps it reach deep into ant nests and pull out prey. Its special behavior is its laughing call, often called a yaffle. That strange, joyful sound echoes through the forest, like a hidden comedian behind the trees. What makes this bird stand out is how different it is from the usual image of a woodpecker. Instead of always clinging to trunks and drumming, it often comes down to the ground, hopping in short steps while searching for ants. Personally, I see the green woodpecker as a circus performer wearing a green costume. It has color, laughter, unusual feeding behavior, and when it flies, its yellow rump flashes like a secret signal. Imagine a low-angle shot from the forest floor, bluebells in front, a green woodpecker behind them probing the ground for ants, then suddenly lifting its head and calling across the woods. From this laughing green woodpecker, we move to number 4, a bird so colorful, it almost looks unreal, from an Asian watercolor painting. Top 4. Mandarin duck, the colorful dancer on the water. At number 4 is the Mandarin duck, the colorful dancer on the water. At number 4 is the Mandarin duck in this list. It is the most dazzling character in terms of color. The male has orange, purple, white, chestnut, and brown tones, with large orange sail, like feathers rising on its back. The Mandarin duck ranks highly, because whenever it appears in a frame, the whole scene instantly feels magical. Although it is not a typical dry forest bird, it can appear around water near woodland, creating a brilliant splash of color. The Mandarin duck is about 41 to 49 centimeters long, with a wingspan of about 65 to 75 centimeters. It usually lives near lakes, ponds, streams, wetlands, and wooded areas with water. Its diet includes seeds, fruits, aquatic plants, insects, snails, worms, and sometimes small fish. One special behavior is that it can nest in tree cavities near water. Imagine newly hatched ducklings leaving a tree hole and following their mother down toward the water, a scene that is both adorable and suspenseful. What makes the Mandarin duck stand out is the contrast between its luxurious appearance and its shy nature. It looks like a festival dancer in full costume, yet it often prefers hiding under overhanging branches near the water. Personally, I see the Mandarin duck as the unexpected color of Hallerbos. In a forest famous for blue-purple flowers, a male Mandarin duck gliding across the water looks like a tiny boat painted with a rainbow. But after this dazzling beauty near the water, number 3 takes us into the night, where a pair of dark eyes silently watches every movement. Top 3. Tawny Owl, the silent ghost of the night forest. At number 3 is the Tawny Owl. If daytime Hallerbos belongs to bluebells and birdsong, then the night belongs to silent wings. The Tawny Owl is one of the most mysterious birds in this list. In appearance, it has a round body, large head, round face, deep dark eyes, and brown-gray feathers that camouflage perfectly against tree bark. It is about the size of a wood pigeon, around 37 to 39 centimeters long. This owl lives in woodlands, large parks, old gardens, and places with mature trees. In Hallerbos, imagine it perched on a high branch at dusk, while darkness slowly covers the flower carpet below, and its haunting call echoes from deep in the forest. Its food includes mice, voles, small birds, amphibians, insects, and sometimes earthworms. Its most remarkable feature is its almost silent flight. Soft wing feathers allow it to glide through the air like a shadow. What makes the Tawny Owl stand out is not bright color, but its gaze. Its dark eyes make viewers feel as if they are looking into the secret memory of the forest. Personally, I see the Tawny Owl as an ancient night guardian. When the daytime birds have gone quiet, it begins its own story. In a wildlife documentary, a single shot of a tawny owl, slowly turning its head under moonlight, is enough to create a chilling but captivating feeling. The curious detail is this: you can walk through Hallerbos all day and never see it. But when night comes, it may have been watching you long before you knew it was there. And if the Tawny Owl is the ghost of the night, number 2 is the living arrow of daylight. A raptor that flies through the forest so fast that prey barely has time to react. Top 2. Eurasian Sparrowhawk. The living arrow between the trees at number 2 is the Eurasian Sparrowhawk. This is a small but extremely fast bird of prey that often lives in woodland, forest edges, farmland, parks, and even near human settlements. It ranks highly because its beauty lies in power and speed. Its feathers are not flashy, but they are sharp and elegant. Bluish, gray back in males, barred underside, piercing yellow eyes, and a fast, low flight between tree trunks. There is a strong size difference between males and females. Males average around 33 centimeters long, while females are around 37 centimeters. Females are heavier and can hunt larger prey. In Hallerbos, the sparrowhawk may appear like a shadow flashing across a trail, flying low, weaving between tree trunks, and vanishing behind leaves. Its main prey is small birds. It is an important part of the ecosystem, helping balance bird populations in the forest. Its special behavior is ambush hunting. It does not soar and show itself for long like an eagle. Instead, it suddenly bursts from trees or bushes, using speed and precision to catch prey. What makes the sparrowhawk stand out is its cinematic tension. A slow motion shot of it racing through Hallerbos, with sunlight breaking into streaks between the trees, would make viewers hold their breath. Personally, I see the sparrowhawk as the tension of the forest. It reminds us that Hallerbos is not only beautiful and poetic. Beneath the fairy tale surface is a real world of survival, where every second can decide life or death. But even though the sparrowhawk is impressive, the number 1 spot belongs to a larger, more mysterious symbol strongly connected with Hallerbos, the giant black woodpecker. Top 1. Black woodpecker, the king woodpecker of Hallerbos. The number 1 spot belongs to the black woodpecker. This bird deserves first place because it is beautiful, powerful, and ecologically important. It is the largest woodpecker in the Hallerbos area and can carve cavities into trees that later become shelter for other creatures. In appearance, the black woodpecker is almost entirely black, contrasting with its pale bill and bright red crown. Males usually have a larger red crown, while females have a smaller red patch toward the back of the head. It is much larger than many other European woodpeckers, and when it flies through the forest, it looks like a black crow with a powerful beak. Its habitat is usually mature forest with large trees, old trunks, dead wood, and many insects. Its main food includes ants, larvae, wood, boring insects, and tiny creatures hiding beneath bark. Its most special behavior is its ability to carve large holes in trees. These cavities are not only its own nesting sites. Later, they may also be used by other birds, bats, or small animals. In this way, the black woodpecker becomes an architect of the deep forest. What makes it stand out is its powerful presence. You do not only see it, you hear it. Its strong drumming, echoing calls, large flight, and mysterious black body make it one of the most unforgettable characters of Hallerbos. Personally, I feel that if Hallerbos were a fairy tale kingdom, the black woodpecker would be the king wearing a black cloak and a red crown. It does not need the complex colors of the Mandarin duck or the cuteness of the robin. Its beauty is majestic, wild, and unforgettable. Imagine the final scene. Hallerbos is covered in bluebells, and the camera slowly rises along a tall tree trunk. Suddenly, a black woodpecker clings to the bark, its red crown glowing in the morning light. It drums several powerful beats. The sound echoes through the trees, and then it spreads its wings and flies into the mist. That is the moment viewers understand that the beauty of Hallerbos is not only on the ground, where the bluebells bloom, but also high above, where wings tell the secret stories of the forest. Which bird from today's list is your favorite? Is it the robin with its adorable red breast? The blue tit, like a blue and yellow jewel? The Mandarin duck glowing like a painting? Or the powerful black woodpecker? Leave a comment below and share your choice. If you love the animal world, do not forget to like, subscribe to Animal Life, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next video. Thank you for joining this journey through Hallerbos, Belgium's magical blue forest. See you in the next adventure, where nature still has countless secrets waiting to be discovered.